Okay, talk to us about a little bit about the that whole Trump situation. How the fuck did it happen, Dana? I'm assuming.
How we saw the whole Russia shit.
Okay.
So Bob Menery is like, he's a big timing guy.
Okay.
So like he gets horny for like when he sees like something's going on, like he's like, we got to get him now. We got to get him now. We got to get him now. So he's like, he like has government people too that he's like connected with. So he's like hitting them up and shit. And then I said like, should I hit Dana about it? He's like, yeah. So I just texted Dana and I just said, yo, what do you think about Trump on the podcast right now? You know, because Dana is always looking out for us.
Yeah, you
so
can see
Dana's
it.
he's always going to tell me straight up. So I was like, you know, with the timing, I was like, Dana, what do you think? You think like Trump would want to do it right now? Because we knew we were going to get him eventually, no matter what.
Yeah,
we were going to get Trump on the podcast. We'd already met him twice.
But the timing.
So I said, what do you think, Dana? And he said, yeah, let me reach out.
Okay.
So he called him, and then he was kind of waiting and shit. And then in that meantime, like Bob is calling him like 20 times a day, like FaceTiming him at 4 a.m., like tagging him in stories and shit. And like he's like, text Dana again. I'm like, dude, I don't need to text him again. Like,
chill.
If Dana can get it done, he's gonna get it done. Like that's how he works.
Okay.
So then he got back to me and he said, he's like, I think he said like, did he say who's your daddy or some shit? He said something like that. Or he's like, who's the fucking man? I was like, what? He's like, I got you, Trump.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. So then I got on a call with like his media guy, Trump's media guy, and we just had to run it by them and like tell them like they don't know what we're trying to do. And we've done pranks at Trump rallies.
Okay.
Right? Like we've fucked with Trump supporters before. So they're like, yo, like we've seen this video. When we originally went on Air Force One, they asked us about that. They're like, didn't you guys like fuck with like Trump supporters? Like, are you guys? Crazy. They thought we were trying to prank them. So we're like, nah. Like, we want to do like a good interview. Like, we're not gonna bring this type of shit up. Blah blah blah. Like, we want, we don't want to have a got you moment. We like to make all our guests look good.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, that's what we do. So they just approved it and they said Mar-a-Lago, this date, pull up. So we just did it.
Was it like Secret Service type shit?
Secret Service. You got to submit everyone's names. So they ask you for everyone's names.
Okay.
And they ask you for like every piece of equipment, right? Huh? Yeah, Social security numbers. Jeez. They ask you like what cameras are you using? You have to have you have to have all the equipment that you're like shooting with like there at a certain time. They like inspect it and shit. Like they inspect it all.
That's crazy.
Like if you once you submit your equipment list, like you can't bring like another camera because they like check everything.
Sure.
They're probably like listening to your phones.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys are tapped in
the whole day before.
4 a.m. babe, come over. That's crazy. Unreal. I guess I mean that was obviously the biggest one. What did you guys know was gonna like? I mean, I know Trump said it. He's like, hey, bro, this.
I had no idea.
You didn't. Did you?
I honestly didn't.
Well, you guys really didn't think it was gonna get taken down.
I didn't know because I didn't think that they would make it that blatantly obvious.
Yeah. Fair. Yeah.
That's why. Because I was like, when he said it, I was like, no, they're not gonna delete it because then that would be like too obvious. Like we just do a podcast. It's like NELK does a podcast with Trump. They delete it, and I deleted it, and I was like, what?
No, like nothing from YouTube being like, hey, like,
it was election fraud.
Oh, okay.
So you can't talk about the election being rigged.
Okay.
I don't even know if it was fucking rigged or not, but you can't talk about that. So
interesting.
That was the reason.
But
it worked out in our favor because it got like 5.7 in 24 hours.
It was insane.
It went viral. It did its damage, and then they took it down, and it was a pretty crazy story. Trump shouted us out on Fox News that night.
Yeah, I saw the
live
video
on TV.
Like
he's been shouting us out in his rallies.
Fucking love it, man.
Like, how is Trump saying NELK boys?
Rallies? Would have like some Canadian boys.
Who would have
like,
thought?
That's crazy. So I mean, would you guys say? I mean, I was gonna say, would you bring him on again? For sure, you would.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna support him in his next run up? Because I know he's gonna for sure. I don't know if he said it openly.
I think he's gonna run.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's probably gonna run.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how it is. I mean, I don't like. I personally like Trump. Like, I think that he's not perfect. He's definitely not an angel, but I think that he did a lot of good things for the U.S.
Yeah.
You know, I'm Canadian, but I mean, I think he did a lot of good shit. And Biden's a complete idiot.
Oh, bro.
Like, it's not like he's running against someone that's like debatably better than him.
Yeah.
Like Biden's just, I don't get it. Like,
I think I see now.
He's mentally done.
Yeah.
Like the guy's just a complete loser.
Yeah. He
right?
is.
Like
it's true.
I don't know. I feel like everyone sees it at this point. So
well, I mean, I know in the interview he said to you like probably a lot of your audience is like liberal or democratic, and you were like, nah, bro, like
I don't think
trust
so.
me.
Yeah.
No, I would.
I mean, I don't know anyone that likes Biden now.
Yeah,
At this point, nah.
But it was interesting because we didn't really get much backlash off the Trump shit at all.
No,
like you would think if
definitely.
we did Trump, you'd get a lot of hate. But
Yeah.
it's just the timing was perfect because
Biden's
Biden's
on
like at an
decline,
all-time low right now with the gas prices,
Yeah.
the Russia situation.
Damn.
Everyone's kind of fucking with Trump.
Yeah,
now
they are
again.
hard. But I mean, fuck,
yeah.
like, you guys hit that.
He might call us to the rallies and shit.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. That's why I was asking. Right? Like, you guys expecting to hit a couple fucking rallies with the
we'll
boy or
definitely hit
what?
Rallies.
Yeah.
Dana already told me. He said like they're gonna call upon us.
Is Dana like he has to be an
Dana
avid,
likes
like,
Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you see
He's
it.
conservative. Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking love that. And him too, man. The guy like
They told Dana. They said they didn't tell him like, are you available? They said like they sent him a time frame and they said clear your schedule.
Jesus
Damn.
Christ, like
Just
that,
expecting
eh?
him, yeah.
Holy,
Yeah.
bro.
Because Trump even told me, he's like, tell Dana I did him a big favor.
For
Like
sure.
right after we did the interview, like it was like it was a Trump to Dana White favor to have us on the podcast. Like Trump didn't really get it why he was doing it. After he loved it. He's like, this
Yeah.
was amazing.
Yeah, he realized later.
After it
seeing
went
what
up,
happened.
it went viral. Like
Yeah.
he loved it. But after he didn't really get it in the moment. He just did it as a favor to Dana.
Wow.
How's it been podcasting? You enjoying it?
I like it.
You like
It's
it?
fun.
It's something you've wanted to do for some time?
Yeah, I just like it. You just get to meet so many cool people.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's chill, it's relaxed, good convo.
I like it. I love doing it. I think it's something I
dope.
could do for like a long time.